Hey Geeks, Mod Tim here with tonight's episode of Star Trek Season 3, Episode 20, The Way to Eden. Counting this, we are down to the last 5 episodes, so we're in the home stretch. This episode gets a lot of hate. It's kind of an infamous episode, but I actually kind of like it. Like, it's way over the top, don't get me wrong, but it's kind of enjoyable. Basically, the crew encounters, for lack of a better word, it's a bunch of hippies, and they're trying to find their way to Eden, which that in itself is kind of interesting because that's a plot device that comes up again in Star Trek V when we meet Spock's half-brother. He is also looking for the planet of Eden to meet God. So it's kind of interesting that this is kind of recycled over and again in the series. It's also interesting that because throughout this whole episode, the hippies are just singing and doing all sorts of music, Spock breaks out his Vulcan harp that I could be wrong, but I don't think we've seen since season 1 when he used to play it and Uhura used to sing for him. So that was kind of interesting. Also, in season 2, I believe, is when they finally introduced the shuttlecraft with the Galileo in the episode Galileo 7. In this one, I know we've seen a lot of shuttlecraft since then, and I'm pretty sure it's been the same one, just redesigned over and over again. Whereas in this episode, it actually said Galileo 2, which kind of made me laugh. But yeah, for overall, I mean, I think this episode's really over the top, like I said, but it just makes me smile. Like all of Adam, who dies from eating the fruit, it's him singing all the time. It's just a fun episode. It's really great. So that being said, if you guys have seen it, what do you think about it? Do you think it's over the top? Keep in mind, this is the 60s, so this was kind of a common thing, and for them to bring it into Star Trek, and even Kirk says at one point, oh, I did bad things as a kid, didn't you? Which is funny, because in the 2009 movie, we see him steal a car, so I think it's fun and adventurous, but it's kind of infamous for most people thinking it's weak and hating it. If you guys have seen it, let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think? And do you think it does a good job of describing the time? Otherwise, I will see you guys tomorrow for episode 21, Requiem for Methuselah.